Senate just this year, he voted against the amendment, which would have allowed each of the states to decide for itself whether to use federal aid for school construction or teachers' salaries. And no legislation of benefit to the people of this country that bears his name. The only reputation and standing he has and has acquired is that of a shrewd and calculating politician who can talk out of both sides of his mouth and be on the both sides of every question at once. Senator Kennedy, on the other hand, has earned the respect and affection of the men who worked with him in the Senate. He has been for a number of years a member of the Senate Committee on Foreign Relations and is chairman of its subcommittee on African Affairs. In this committee, year after year, he has studied and participated in making decisions on the most important questions of foreign policy. He is also a member of the Senate Committee on Labor and Public Welfare and chairman of its subcommittee on labor. Here, he has had the principal responsibility for handling much of the most important legislation considered by the Senate in recent years. And so, my friends, when people begin to talk about experience, just remember this. There's good experience and there's bad experience. And in this presidential election, most of the experience of the Republican candidate has been bad. And most of the experience of the Democratic candidate has been good. And when you begin to count experience, be sure that you count carefully and that you add correctly to see which one ends up with a minus and which one ends up with a plus.